What is up, everybody? It's your boy DJ Jewels. This is the Chop Shop Podcast. I got over here to my left DJ Nesto.
What up? What up?
I got way over there in the corner. What up, girl?
What up, what your girl Queen G?
What's happening? What's happening? What's happening?
Hey.
All right, you know what? Like, I just got to tell you guys, like, hey, we're lucky, yo. We are lucky.
Yes, we are.
And you know why? It's because when we first started this podcast, we said what we wanted to be, what we wanted to be about, and what kind of people, right? What did we say? Hustlers, go-getters, all that. This episode right here, this guest right here, man, damn, this guy defines all of that. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yes,
why I'm like,
sir.
hey, we got lucky because everybody we've had on the show, that's exactly what they are.
Exactly.
Exactly.
This guy right here, we're talking about an entrepreneur. We're talking about an artist. We're talking promoter, actor. I mean, this fool right here does everything, and he's a good homie. You know
Hustler.
what I'm saying?
He's a hustler.
The one and only N-Dubs. Make some noise for
Yeah.
What up, what up, what up?
What up, and Dub?
Hey, it takes a hustler to know a hustler,
Hey,
right?
What's
Exactly.
up, dog? What's up? Hey, man.
About-
Hey, thank you so much for coming through, dog. You know what I mean?
Man.
Like I said, like, man, this show was made for people like you, G.
Man, I'm glad to be here, bro. You know, we go way back. And
Way back.
I'm glad you're bringing me to, the podcast family. Of
course.
Shout out to all you guys. I've been seeing you guys do your thing, bro.
Thank you, man. Thank you,
Yeah,
man. Like,
appreciate it.
honestly, man, trying to keep up with you, bro, is a mission, bro. Because I'm like,
Man.
because you're dropping shows, you're dropping videos, you're dropping
Yeah.
music, you're dropping, man, like clips, video. Like, man, it's crazy,
It's
bro.
like, when does he sleep, right?
Yeah, that's what
Man.
I'm saying, bro. I'm like, man, like, what is he on? yo?
what don't you drop, bro?
Real, man. Late nights, early mornings, bro.
Hey, he just had a meeting right now. You know what I'm saying?
24/7. He's a hustler.
Nah, you know
Yeah.
what? I mean, they call you Mr. Nationwide, bro. You know what I mean? Like, where did that name come from, dog?
Man, so of course you know my name N-Dub.
N-Dub.
It started with N-Dub K since I was younger, nationwide known.
That's right.
That's where it came
Nice.
from.
Sick.
But I was that person always introducing this homie to that homie. I always been like a middle person to
plug.
connecting people. Yeah,
Yeah, you've always been the plug.
yeah, something like that.
The middleman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. You know what, man? Like me and you, we've known each other for a long time. We go way back, but I want to go back, bro. Like I want us to get to know each other. Like I want like people to know N-Dub. Like where are you originally from, bro?
So I was born in Glendale,
Okay.
in LA, but growing up, we moved around a lot. My brother was born in San Diego, so we lived out there for a minute. My mom, she was, in the game, I would say. So I was always the new kid because we were always just moving around,
I feel
So
it.
Yeah.
I feel it.
the good thing about that is I got to, live in different neighborhoods, black neighborhoods,
Yeah.
Asian neighborhoods, white neighborhoods. So it made me the person I am today. I can
Yeah.
relate to a lot of different people. It doesn't matter what background you come from. There's something I can connect with pretty much anybody.
And you get to meet so many different people. Like you build relationships as you go. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Because especially in different areas, you meet homies from over here, you meet homies from over there, and then you just like stay connected. That's that nationwide. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You go wide.
Nationwide, man.
Nationwide's
Product
on your
nationwide.
side.
Heck yeah, man. I mean, I want to go back, bro. I want to stay kind of like your upbringing, bro. Like as far as you, like when you were a kid, like what kind of kid was N-Dub, bro? Like were you like a shy kid? Were you an outgoing kid? Like if you could sum it up, how you were like as a kid growing up.
I was the first kid up on the block, bro. Like I was telling my wife this the other day, like, bro, I'll be up early in the morning riding
Riding
my
the
bike.
bike.
All the kids are asleep, bro. I'm
On the
like,
big wheel?
Yeah, I'm out there at 6, 7 a.m. Like, what's up? Let's go,
That's right.
Riding dirt.
Yeah.
That's dope, man. That's dope. Yeah, because like a lot of it, people that I meet, that are in the entertainment business, some of them have always been like outgoing and like, comfortable in front of people.
Yeah.
Some of them don't start off like that. Some of them start off like real shy.
Yeah, my bad.
No, keep going, yeah.
Yeah, I was shy, bro, but I was always out there. I was,
Yeah.
I had my Walkman, my Ninja Turtle skateboard,
That's
my
right.
bike. Was into sports, I have an older brother, so I was always trying to be like my older brother,
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we grew up in some tough neighborhoods, and then we grew up in some nice neighborhoods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you had a good balance. Coming up.
Yeah, I would say that.
That's
I would
dope.
say that.
That's good. Not everybody gets that.
True.
Yeah.
No, yeah, that's true. You know, because sometimes people are just like one way.
Yeah.
It's good to be around different surroundings and all that. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Different cultures.
You know,
Yeah.
one thing about you, bro, when since I've known you, bro, you've always been like a businessman. You've always been like an entrepreneur. You've always been like a hustler. You know, where did that come from? Were you influenced by people around you, like family, friends, or maybe even like OGs on the block, like you said, like
Yeah.
what influenced you to have that in you, or were you just naturally like that?
I would say my mom instilled that in me, bro. She always told me, like, one thing she showed me, bro, is if something needs to get done, she's gonna get it done no matter what.
Right.
And she was been in like some tough situations, and
Yeah.
she made stuff happen, bro.
Yeah.
And she always instilled that in me. So
That's right.
I
That's
would
right.
say, you know, I picked that up from my mom, and of course, being around different people,
Yeah.
being around my tios and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, being around different stuff, it just,
Yeah.
you know, I had a troubled youth, bro. Like, cause going through all that, I really didn't have the guidance. But yeah, bro.
Yeah, that's a good segue because I was gonna like ask you, like, did you always know that you wanted to be some type of businessman or some type of, like, you know what I mean, like money maker, like, or whatever, like making moves, or did that kind of just happen naturally? Cause you seem like you're just in you, dog. Like, you know what I mean?
I mean, I always wanted to pursue and open my own businesses up. Like, I always
Okay.
wanted to do something big. You know,
Right.
I never took the steps until further in life, but I always did. I fell in love with music at 10 years old. You know, so I would just, you know, really stick to my music, and then all my doors opened up through music.
Right.
You know, my acting, my studio, everything.
Everything.
Yeah, everything. My business that I'm doing now, it all boils down to music, you know?
So you're an artist, a music artist at heart,
Yeah.
like genuinely, like I could relate, bro, because like me, you know, my journey started with DJing.
Yeah.
And DJing opened up everything, bro, from, you know, just using my platform, and even what I'm doing now, it all came from music, DJing, you know what I mean? It's impactful, bro. You know?
As you were growing up, did you ever picture yourself being an artist?
I did, bro. I always like, since I was younger, I knew that's what I wanted
Yeah.
to be as an artist, be out there, you know? These shows, bro, I started doing shows because promoters wouldn't put me on, you know, and there's a lot of people that are just for themselves, and I just wanted to create that opportunity,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know, to do these shows.
Yeah, you took it upon yourself to push yourself
Yeah.
and get yourself known out there.
Yeah, and then, you know, me, the reason I'm a hustler and everything, bro, and I work for myself, and I'm an entrepreneur because I worked, you know, the warehouses and, you
Yeah.
know, all those type of jobs. It's just not for me because I'm the type of person, if I don't like something, I don't keep my mouth closed.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sound like me,
Yeah.
bro.
Me too. No, that's me
Sound
too.
like me.
Yeah, you were more made to be a boss.
Yeah.
You know
You're
what
a
I'm saying?
natural born
Yeah.
leader. That's
Right,
what you
yeah,
are.
for
Yeah.
sure.
So I have a question. So, because you're a rapper, what rapper inspired you to be a rapper?
Man.
Too many, huh?
So my mom had went on a little vacation, you know, and I went up to Vegas with my grandma, and my grandma was strict, bro. You know, the old Mexican paisa ladies,
Oh,
strict,
snap.
bro. So I remember I had to sneak. My homie was like, "Oh, I got this West Side Connection CD," and you know, I'm like, "Man, let me check it out," you know, and I had to like sneak it
Keep it on
around
the
for my
down low.
grandma, yeah. So I popped that CD. I remember I listened to the whole thing from beginning to end.
That's a
Yeah.
classic too.
Yeah.
At
Yes.
10 years old, I was
Yeah.
sitting there
Yes.
rapping every word to the
To
West
every
Side
song.
Connection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, I fell in love with it.
Yeah.
I started writing rhymes, poems. My younger sister was 8. I would write her and her friend I started a little group with them, and they would, you know,
Yeah.
just around the apartments
That's
being
dope.
kids,
Directed
you
it.
know. But
That's dope.
looking back, it's like, man, like
Yeah.
I've been doing this since then. Like, it's crazy, you know. It's
Yeah.
So that
always-
was your stomping ground
Yeah.
set up for what you at now.
Yeah, for real. Yeah,
That's
Nice.
tight.
That was the beginning right there.
Yeah, that's dope, man. Because like same thing with me, man. Like my dad, rest in peace. You know, my dad, he was a musician,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
he was into like Latin percussion. So he was into like you know, real bands and like, you know, top 40 bands, Santana cover bands, and
Yeah, he's dope.
they don't like hip hop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They think it's not real musicianship.
Yeah.
So like me growing up, he didn't like rap music, dog. I had to hide it just like you, bro.
Yeah.
I would have my Corrupt albums and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'll have like my Corrupt, my DMX CDs, and then I had to wait till he would leave, you know, go to work, and I would bump it.
Bump
you know,
it,
I would bump it, you know? And then when he would come home, turn it off, act like I'm reading a book or something.
Yeah, for real. What you been doing? Nothing?
yeah, nothing.
Reading.
You know?
What you read?
I'm getting book smart.
Yeah, man. I used to put CDs into fake CDs, so it looked like I was listening to like a Santana CD, but,
Yeah,
really,
but it's
it was really
mixed.
like the Chronic, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Man, the CD era.
Remember that, bro?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying, man. Like, I wanted to ask you that too, because like we're kind of around the same age.
Yeah.
So I feel like we were around like the golden era somewhat.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And you know what I'm talking about,
yeah,
dog.
we seen the whole transition.
on, bro.
You know, it when it started with the whole jerking, and but you know,
Wow, that's old.
trends come and go.
That's right.
Classic music stays forever.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
Yeah.
when you're timeless,
Yeah.
when your music is timeless, it's gonna last forever.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like the music we listened to back then.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like me and Nestor still listen to like Scarface and Brother
Yeah.
Lynch, dog.
Yeah.
That's,
bro,
that's our top like our top artists.
Yeah, like
I was
we'll never stop bumping that.
Yeah.
I was
Nah.
gonna get Brother Lynch on this, bro.
Oh, that would have been hard.
That's hard.
Yeah.
That's
That would have
hard.
been hard.
You got to hide all the babies though. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? You be rapping about, you know?
yeah.
No, that's sick, man. Like I was gonna ask you that too. Like such a difference between now and then, bro. As far as
yeah.
the rap game goes, and you're in the rap game and you're in the independent hustle. You were in the independent hustle back then when we had to hustle CDs
Oh yeah.
and,
Yeah.
and hustle.
That
Flow.
was
I
your
was out
marketing
there. I
right
was
there.
out there selling
Yeah.
CDs.
Selling
you know?
out the trunk, you know what I
selling
mean?
the homie CD. Like, yeah, that's me. Right
Yeah,
here, bro.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
just to be a hustler.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. Do you like where it's at right now? Do you like how it's like the way it is now, or do you miss that era, bro? Like that hustle back then. Do you think it's easier now?
I mean, there's pros and cons, but there's still some good music, but not as much, you know?
Yeah.
I feel that just that era is like, I don't feel that, I mean, it can come back, you know, and some of it's coming back, you know, the roots and stuff, but that stuff right there, bro, I don't think it's going to get better than that.
Yeah, yeah,
it
yeah,
can
yeah.
it can come back, but it's not, you know, just people in general are different, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From what they were back then, you know.
Yeah.
So
True that. Shoot, me and Nestor used to be slinging CDs, remember?
Yeah.
We used to hit up the mall, bro, post up out there
Yeah.
slinging mixtapes and
Bro, we had people coming and trying to sell, Julian's CDs to us.
yeah,
yeah, oh yeah, my own CD, bro. I would have people trying to sell me my CD.
Yeah.
I'm like, hold on,
I
this is
had
my
that
shit.
happen.
Yeah, that-
Yeah.
Scammers back then.
Yeah,
Oh, that was
yeah,
a scammers
yeah.
back
And
then.
you know, that's how I met Danny Boy.
Oh,
I met Danny Boy because I was young, bro. I was probably like 14, and I saw him in the parking lot one time, and I was trying to sell him a CD, and it was his CD. It was one of his mixtapes that one of his artists was on. He was looking at it like, "Hey, man, like this is my stuff," and I was like, "He's like, I'm Danny Boy." I was like, "What?"
I used to do the same stuff.
Yeah,
yeah.
really.
Yeah, that's how me, that's
We
how
were
me and
just
him met,
hustling, we
bro.
were grinding,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Oh, you know, I didn't care. You know,
that's
I'll sell it
crazy.
to anybody. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
For real.
No, but that's what's up, bro. Like, speaking of music, man, like, me and Endo got a dope track together, actually.
Yeah.
That me and him performed it a few times. It always got a good response. It's like a feel good, like summer track. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
Maybe you
timeless.
guys could
That's
do
a
the
timeless song.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
feel
that
that's
one.
a timeless song, definitely.
And we could play that at any event. Like we
Yeah.
did that at a freestyle
We might
concert.
do it. I just don't want to say it. 'cause-
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But we might do it at the show.
Hey man, if we do, cool. If we don't, it's all good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? 'Cause like that, like you said, that song's timeless. We could do it anytime.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's what's up. Speaking of music, dog, you just dropped a dope visual,
Yes.
You seen that?
Yes, that
Yes.
was tight.
and
That's
it's
a nice
hard,
one.
bro.
Right.
And
That's
of course,
nice.
like here we are again talking about our era, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that video is based on the Friday movie.
Yeah.
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 Not
Yeah.
next Friday.
Latino
Not-
edition.
yeah.
Yes. Our culture.
Bro, that was hard, bro. The whole
Thanks.
Friday concept and all that. Like, you
Thanks,
know what's
bro.
crazy that I'm surprised nobody hasn't thought about doing that already.
Like a
ki-
remake. Yeah.
They've done it a little bit, like little parts,
Yeah.
but they haven't.
But you
done
guys
it.
dress like him, bro.
Yeah.
You look like Smokey.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I did the whole fit, bro. I
whole
did
outfit,
the whole
huh?
outfit, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
what's up.
That's tight. Who came up with that? Was that you? You
It
wanna
was
do
me and the homie Jay Amador. Shout out to Jay Amador.
Shout out.
Shout out.
Yeah. Dope, man. Yeah. Yeah, I was watching and I was like, see, this is what I'm talking about. That's bringing back like the creativity, bringing back the fun back in hip hop.
Yeah.
Because for a minute there, bro, I'm looking at videos and they kind of all look the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same spot, same locations.
Yep.
And I'm kind of like, man,
Need
what's
something new.
We need
Wait.
something fresh.
Yeah.
Wait until you see what we got coming, bro. What I got coming, since I've been doing acting for 4 years now, bro, like I'm really gonna incorporate it. And nobody has seen like at the level I'm at in my acting
Yeah.
recently, bro, because
Yeah.
I haven't filmed in, I would say, over a year, bro.
Wow.
And I go every week down to Hollywood to Anthony Gilardi, and he's the best coach in Hollywood, bro. In LA, period. He got
Yeah.
labeled the #1 coach in LA,
That's
bro.
dope.
Nice.
So I
Man,
can't wait.
I love doing this interview because he's segueing for me. Because my next question was, how did he get into the acting, dog?
Yes.
Like, and it's crazy because here I am, bro. I swear on everything I love. I'm chilling at my pad, bro. I'm a big Netflix, Hulu guy, all
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
I
yeah.
watch all that. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah.
Chilling, watching and shit. And I think I'm watching This Fool. You ever seen that show, This Fool?
No.
Nah.
It's like a comedy show. And I think out of nowhere I'm watching it, and the homie N-Dub is in the show, dog.
What?
Yeah.
And I was like, hold up, man, that was N-Dub right there. And I was like, yo, that's tight. You know what I'm saying? Because like that show was popping, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, it still is popping. Like it's hilarious. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah, yeah.
What was your experience with doing that little show right there, that
Man,
little part?
It was dope, bro. Shout out to Streets of the Set. Bernice, she's the one that got me that gig. But I was on set a few times. There's a couple other times that I pop up on there, but not as much as that
Yeah.
yoga. It was just funny, bro. It was fun to be on there because
Yeah.
it's all like they have us dressed up as cholos and we're doing yoga, bro. You know,
Yoga.
Yeah, I seen that.
Damn.
Yeah, I was like, is that
Stretching
N-Dub
out.
doing yoga?
Stretching out.
That's hard, bro. When did that start for you, man? When did you want to like start getting into the acting game?
It's crazy because I never wanted to be an actor, bro. I never thought about, I always liked entertainment, but
Yeah.
back to the music though. Being at shows, I've met a couple actors. They invited me on set one day. I was like, cool, I'll come check it out. I went. They were like, hey, you want to be in a movie? I was like, hell yeah. So they threw me in a movie. I played a boxer. I get knocked out, whatever. But it was fun,
Yeah,
they gave me
yeah.
a check afterwards.
Yeah.
And
Sorry.
I'm just chilling, sitting around talking, and you
That's
film,
hard.
It's
That's hard.
like,
That's
hard.
man, I
That's
like
hard.
this. I like this. So I got started. People just started hitting me up, bro. I would say because at that time my music was really popping. I was
Yeah.
hitting millions of views and stuff like that. So people wanted to associate with me and
Yeah.
have me on their projects and stuff. So yeah, I did Cholo Zombie after that.
Yeah,
and
I
then,
seen that.
And then my boy Andy Rodriguez, he sent me to Anthony Gilardi, bro. He was
Okay.
like, look, he's like, do you like what you're doing? Do you like this? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, I don't want you to mess up any opportunities,
Nice.
so I'm gonna send you to Anthony Gilardi. And here we are 4 years later, bro. And
Dope.
I freaking love acting, bro. I love it.
That's what it
Fun.
looks like. It looks like you just caught like that acting bug, bro. And
Yeah.
then like there's something about it just being, I mean, acting's cool, but I also like being like behind the scenes type
Yeah.
stuff. Are you one of those people that you like to see like detail, like directing and
Yeah.
how production works and all that? Like, are you
Yeah,
into that?
I like to get involved, so I have been an executive producer on certain projects. I have been producer on 2 other projects. So yeah, I also get on the back end. I'm trying to stay away from it because I want to be in front of the camera.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
what
yeah.
I'm going to school for.
That's where all the love is too. You
Yeah.
know, when
Yeah.
you're in front, showing your face,
Yeah.
that's where it all goes down.
Yeah.
Now, I got a question. What do you enjoy doing more, the acting or the doing the music?
That's a good question.
I love music. That's my #1.
Yeah.
But I love acting too, just right behind it. And acting, I make more in acting, bro. I told you I've been doing
Yeah.
music since 10.
Yeah,
In acting in 4 years, and I have all my life in music,
really.
Yeah. And honestly, with acting, you can act forever, And
Yeah.
I feel like it was my calling. Like,
Yeah.
when I started getting into it, like, I felt in my heart, God put in my heart that this is what I need to be doing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dope.
Now, do you put all your, I want to say all your energy, but is that your main focus right now? Is
Nah.
more the acting than the music, or is
right-
it 50-50?
Right now I have been, but I'm gonna start dropping music again. I'm just trying to find that balance. You know, picking
Yeah.
up this company took some time.
Yeah.
And it's still taking time, but now I'm more relaxed and know what I'm doing more and got more of a plan now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you
nice.
bilingual?
Sí, hablo español también.
Okay, qué bueno.
Soy
Yeah,
mexicano y cubano.
Oh,
Míralo.
wow.
Yeah.
Hell
I
yeah.
didn't grow up with the Cubano roots, but you know, it's in my blood. I
Dope.
think that's why I'm a hothead.
See, that's what we need.
That's how I am.
like honestly, bro, we need more or like more Latino Chicano actors. Like we need more of that on the scene. More like what you said in the executive role,
Yeah.
production and all that. Because like there's a lot of talented Latino actors, but they also have the good eye. They have the good
Exactly.
ear, a good feel for talent.
Yeah.
Also, like I want to see more of that, bro. I like
Yeah.
that you said that you're doing that. You know what I mean? I hope you keep pursuing that because we need more of that.
Yeah, I'm working like with a lot of different stuff, and we're gonna
Yeah.
be creating a lot of opportunities. So if you're an artist, actor, or even thinking about getting into that, hit up my boy right here. You know, hit up the podcast, and
Yes, sir.
they'll point you the right direction.
So for someone who is in both of the music game and the acting game, what would you say is a harder grind? Like, what's the difference between the two? So from your experience.
The two, well, music, you know, you can be intoxicated and this and that, but when it comes to acting, you got to be really focused.
You gotta be on your shit.
Yeah, you got to, it's a lot of training. People think, oh, well, I'm the natural. No, there's a lingual, there's, you know, certain techniques. There's a lot to learn. So I would say music is more of a talent
Yeah.
and acting is more of hard work.
Yeah, I believe that.
But you're on top if you do both because movies need music.
Yeah.
You know, and there's a lot of rappers out there that are like, oh, I'm gonna make it big. I'm gonna do this. You know, even having smaller goals because there's a lot of stuff you can do with your music that can make you money that you can actually survive and live off of your music. Stuff that I wasn't aware of. You know.
Right.
But yeah.
That's dope.
Now to add on to Joel's question, for somebody that's trying to start doing like following your steps, what would be the advice you would give them?
Training. As far as acting, training because you might have a opportunity for the #1 movie, you know.
Yeah.
And if you mess that chance up, you're not gonna get another chance.
Yeah.
Because just like in every game, you know, word of mouth and
Yeah.
producers talk and movie directors talk and
First impressions.
yeah. So you can't go on something and not deliver, you know.
Yeah, not put your 100%.
If you're serious, like anything you do, it doesn't even have to be acting. If you're serious, you give it your 100. If you can't,
right.
if you can't give it your 100,
Yeah,
put it to
because
the
you know
side,
what?
do something.
If you're not gonna give it your best, then why even? Why
even try?
Yeah,
Don't
why even
waste your
try?
time.
Yeah, don't waste your time. I grew up like that, man. Like my dad was big on that. He's like, if you're not gonna give your best, why you here?
yeah.
Yeah.
Why'd you show up?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's true. You know what I mean? I want to go back to what you said about how like music and acting, how one needs each other. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I'm thinking about that because I miss those days, bro, when soundtracks were like popping.
Oh,
remember,
yeah.
remember back then?
Get this soundtrack
Yeah.
or get that.
Because the soundtrack was just as good as the movie.
Yeah.
Or the movie would be
Yeah.
just as good as the soundtrack.
Yeah.
Like Pac, like any movie that Pac was in, the
Yeah.
soundtrack was dope.
Yeah.
Or Cube.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Ice
Yeah.
Cube, he'd come out with a movie, but the soundtrack was popping.
Yeah.
Remember those Friday
Yeah.
soundtracks?
Yeah.
We need to bring it back.
Yeah.
Man, that's
Yeah.
a dope thing to bring back because it's like now it's just like the soundtrack is cool, but the movie's whack, or the movie's cool, there ain't no good soundtrack. It's like,
Yeah.
nah, they need to come back and bring that thing back together.
Merge it
They
together.
used to have it where you can pop in the DVD and they'll play the music.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
remember that?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
That was some technology back then. huh?
Shit, I miss DVDs, bro. You know what? Because DVD would have special features on there where
Yeah.
you could watch like the deleted scenes.
Yep. The back back
trailers.
scenes,
Yeah,
the trailers.
The trailers,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like, man, there's so much stuff that I feel like this new generation ain't growing up with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It sucks.
I feel like they dumbed it down a little bit, you know. That's
Yeah.
how I feel.
yeah. True. You know,
with
or
life, with
simplify it.
just what we're really here for
Yeah.
and stuff like
they
that.
ma-
you
they
know?
make it more simpler
Yeah.
and easier.
Yeah, definitely, bro. I want to
Yeah.
get into the promotion part. You know, you getting involved in the promotion game, doing shows. When did that really like become like a goal for you? Like, man, I'm gonna start putting on shows, but not just like any show. I'm gonna start putting on like some real shows
Yeah.
with the real competitors and all that. Like, when did that come into play?
well, I was helping other promoters out, you know, doing shows, and I would act like it's my show. Like, if you let me perform at your show, I'm gonna do whatever I have to do. I'll push your show, everything. So I was doing that, and I started like seeing a lot of like, man, why do they do it like this? Why don't they just do this? Or, why they? So, just from those experiences, I always told myself, man, I want to do a show. I can do something better than this. You know, people are, and I wanted to create those shows so I can perform at, because I'll deal with janky promoters. Oh, sell 50 tickets. I sell 50 tickets and they still don't put me on the line.
Yeah. I know all about that.
Oh
Yeah.
man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Remember those days?
Yeah, we used to
Be
hustle.
hot back there backstage ready to
Yeah,
Hustle,
yeah.
yeah.
Popping back.
Yeah.
Bro, people don't know what goes on, man.
We
with these
we were
shows.
hustling, selling tickets, and
They
for
try-
what? For what?
Pull a
Yeah,
fast one
same,
on you.
Yeah.
same here. And it
Yeah.
happened multiple times, bro.
Yeah.
So I was just like,
Or someone
let
who
me
did
just do this myself.
someone
Yeah.
who didn't even promote
Was on there.
ends up getting put on. You're
Yeah.
like, this dude just got,
Take your
Yeah.
spot.
Yeah.
It's just janky people that are in
Janky.
it for themselves,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, for sure,
And
for sure.
entertainment, there's a lot of people like that, and but there's a lot of people that do help. So I just try to stay to the positive people,
Yeah.
and stay away from
Help each other.
people that are. With me, like, if I mess with you, it's a two-way street.
That's right.
I'm not gonna be like, hey, you guys put me on your podcast. I'm like, hey, put me on your podcast. I got tickets. What do you guys need?
Right.
Let's take care of each other,
Yeah.
And people that just come and try to use and take from the table, bro, I just,
Yeah.
Don't
try
mess
to stay
with-
away from that.
Yeah.
And it helps that you are an artist because
Yeah.
you know the other end of
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
A lot of promoters, they never performed before.
They never know what it is.
They
to
don't know
be
what
on
it's like.
the-
They're all just about the money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like when you have an artist putting on stuff, it's different because he's been there, done that. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So that's a good look. That's a good look. Speaking of shows, we got a big one coming up presented by Nationwide.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
And this man right here, B-Real, this is my era right here.
Yeah.
90s.
Yeah,
Damn.
Hey, that's a legend.
Yes.
that's
Yes.
a legend. For
Be real, that's a straight legend. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I mean, I
My,
ain't gonna
my
lie.
favorite
How
song was
many-
Hole in the Head.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good
Hey,
one.
Yeah.
and this is one of many good shows. For me, it was my first time going to the back in the day.
Nice.
Yeah.
That was a big show. That was a
Yeah,
good show.
that
A
was
lot
poppin'.
of collaborations.
Yeah.
Man, it felt like we knew everybody there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, even though meeting people for the first time, it just felt like we knew them for a long time.
One big
Social
reunion,
Yeah,
right?
Yes,
that's what it felt like.
yes.
That's how all the events.
Yes.
People are like, why do you have so much special guests, and why do you? It works. Like, why wouldn't I?
Yes,
You know.
yeah.
And me, I'm big on energy. Like, if I have 100 people there that have my back,
Yeah.
and that are being positive, that's gonna spread all throughout the event. So, and
Exactly.
it does.
Yeah.
It's always like a very good vibe. And from Cici Valencia, she points that out.
Yeah.
A lot of people point that out. Like, it's just a good vibe. Like,
Yeah.
no drama. You can bring your kids.
Yeah.
You can bring your ladies. You're not gonna be being disrespected
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
anything. Because nobody wants to go somewhere where there's BS
Exactly.
and stuff. So
Yeah.
I work very hard to make sure we have a safe, fun environment.
Yeah.
And every person that's a part of it is picked out specifically, and it's not just like, oh, just throw everybody on
Yeah.
here.
Right.
It's like you're handpicked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
special.
It's like
Yeah.
tailor made. It's
Yes.
like
Yeah,
that's
that's
tailor made.
special,
You know what I'm
bro.
saying?
Yeah.
But he said like it works. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially that's the type of vibe because every promoter has their own vibe of their own shows, how they want
Yeah.
to do.
How they wanna do it,
And
yeah,
you
exactly.
kind of know how you want
Yeah.
your shows to be. You know what I mean? So can you break it down? This show coming up. This is Summer Nights in Hollywood.
Yeah.
What's the headliners there, and what's the type of vibe what's the energy and vibe we're gonna expect at this show coming up?
Man, so let me start with the performers. We got legendary B-Real from Cypress Hill.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
What's up?
Dang.
We got, another legend, Amanda Perez.
Yeah, there we go.
She got some
Yeah.
hits.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
We got another legend, Mellow Man Ace.
Oh, come on. Come
Go to
on.
lengua venenosa. Today you tell me something.
Y mañana otra cosa.
Nobody, baby.
Dun, dun, dun.
All right.
There's the pin. There's our
Yeah,
pin right
yeah,
there.
Dope. Yeah,
Man.
and you're right though, man. Those are legends.
Yeah.
Like those are people from like you said,
My time.
Your era.
Yeah.
Or like I remember
Yeah.
when Amanda Perez, you could not hear her on the radio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like she was like popping, and Be Real is Be Real, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
he's iconic with Cypress Hill,
Yes.
but he's just as iconic just by himself.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Dr.
saying?
Green Thumb.
Dr.
Yes.
Green Thumb,
He has
bro.
so much different stuff he does,
Oh
bro.
man,
Yeah.
bro. And he's got a popping podcast too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, it's just it goes hand in hand, bro.
Yeah.
You know, like podcasting and the whole social media thing, it just goes together. You know, we're all just trying to help each other now. That's what it seems like.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, and so with this event, do we got any like special like adult areas there? Is there any like VIP areas there?
Yes.
Like what's popping over here?
So we do have a 21 plus, but you guys are gonna have to come out to see that.
That's right.
Yeah, there's gonna be carnival games. Let me get into the newer artists. You know, those who are our legends.
Yes,
We
the new
also
ones.
we also have Roddy Rax.
There we go.
Oh,
Yeah.
snaps.
I seen him.
We have Zoe Sama, which
Okay.
is really dope. You know, he has that song with Snoop,
Yeah.
40.
Yeah.
The homie before he passed away was on that song too. We have Reverie. Reverie's
Yes.
known in LA.
I like
Yeah.
her rapping.
We have somebody special, real special, coming down for the first time here to the United States. His
Wow.
name is Adan Cruz.
Okay.
You guys can look him up. He's huge
Poppin'?
in Mexico, bro.
Dope.
I seen a video. He gets on stage. Everybody has their phones out there singing his whole song, and it's
Sick.
it's a pleasure to have him step on a nationwide stage for the first time out here. You
Dope.
know,
That's
it's
amazing.
an honor. It's an honor. You know, because I know he's gonna.
Do more.
Yeah, once
Yeah.
he comes out here,
Yeah.
He's gonna kill
he's,
it.
Yeah.
somebody's gonna see him and
Yeah.
they're gonna start booking him, and the big guys are gonna hit him up. You know,
For sure.
Like I don't know if you've seen. You know, I said I like to create opportunity. My homegirl Amanda Carrera,
Yeah.
she got signed to Thump Records
Okay.
from back in the day. She was,
Oh, really?
She was performing at back in the day, and they
Yeah.
seen her.
Thump Records was there.
Yeah.
That's right.
And
Shout
they-
out to
they-
Bill Walker, Thump
Yes.
Records.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah,
That's dope. It meant like you said, it's just all open, opening opportunities. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
just, it's a beautiful thing. Beautiful thing. We're gonna be there.
Yeah, that's
you know what I mean?
right. Your
High
crew
def,
right
high def
here.
ENT.
Hey.
Chop
We're
Shop,
coming
gonna
out for
be
you.
there.
Yep.
And what we really want to do, we want to go and capture the environment.
That's right.
I mean, yeah, we're gonna be there doing our thing, promo
Yeah.
and all that, but really, bro, like we really want to go to capture nationwide events.
Yeah.
Like,
How they do
we,
it.
we want to show people this when there's a nationwide, logo on that,
You got to come out.
it's dope.
I'm out. Yeah.
Exactly.
That's
Come
that's
out.
the goal for,
Yep.
for High Def ENT, for us to do that for nationwide.
Yep.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
They don't even need a babysitter or nothing. You know, it's,
No.
Yeah, you can
all
bring
my
kids.
events are
All
kid
ages?
friendly.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
We have the festival. I
Yeah.
mean the carnival
The
games.
carnivals?
That's gonna be fun. You know, for
Yeah,
the
that's
kids.
dope.
Food. I got some really good food.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
gonna be dope.
back
No.
in the day show, there was some popping.
Yeah.
Hey, no excuses. You can bring your kids now. We better see you out there.
And the babysitter, you know what I'm
That's
saying?
right.
As long as she
For
buys the
real.
ticket.
Invite the babysitter.
For real.
Bring the bottles.
Bring the grandma.
Yeah,
bring whoever.
Yeah.
Bring the
Yeah.
babysitter, she could put the babies asleep in the back.
Well,
Sana,
you-
sana,
why
sana,
the-
sana,
why- yeah,
you know?
why
Corita
the-
rana.
No, but I believe great memories get made at these
Yes.
festivals that would last a lifetime. You know.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So I want to go to the promotion game, bro. Like, I want to talk about the day in the life of a promoter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Especially in an event kind of like this, like to a big status like this, like a back in the day, like a Summer Nights in Hollywood. For a head promoter, what is a day in the life of a head promoter, dog? Like consist of?
Wow.
It's a lot.
So I wake
Emails
up.
are popping, huh?
I wake up. Damn, I'm already for real, bro. Like before I even get up and brush my teeth and use the restroom, I'm in bed already, just going through yesterday's
Texting.
message because there's constant messages just coming in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I catch up on that first, get up, brush my teeth, all that, and then I start my promotion.
That's right.
By 10 o'clock, I want to at least post a flyer. So I do a little promotion. Then I start hitting up people for sponsorships, for if they want to be vendors,
Special guests.
Special guests. So it's a
Oh man, you're
that-
on it.
Yeah. That alone, and then yeah, my bad.
It's going
you're
off
good.
right now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Hey,
going off
That's
right now.
a
that's
special
what I'm
guest right there.
saying.
Like, hey,
Yep.
put me on, man. What's up?
Hello, hello.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I do the promoting, and then that's like half of my day, you know. So, but pretty much doing that will last all day. But sometimes, so I'll do that, do the promoting, and then some days, you know, I'm like, I got to go hit LA. Weekends come, you know, the weekends come.
Oh, popping.
I'm like, all right, what events do we got? I hit up everybody who's available. You're part of my crew. Okay, you guys hit this event. I'm gonna hit this event, and we go. I'm out there all day, you know, hitting event to event. And I'm not hanging out. I'm just talking about my event the whole time,
Right.
giving people flyers, telling vendors,
Yeah.
just trying to get people involved. You know, that's my main thing, getting a lot of people involved. So I do
Collaborating.
deal with a lot of people, and some people do get a little offended, or they think that I'm like not trying to help them out or not trying to put them on. But it's nothing like that. Like
Nothing personal.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's nothing
Yeah.
personal.
Business.
Just, you know, if I don't get at you, just keep hitting me up. Just
Yeah, yeah.
because literally I probably talk to 100 people on the gram a day. Like literally, like
Dang.
no BS. Like
Yeah.
you go down, I can't find messages.
Dang.
And I always carry myself big on that because I'm very humble. I don't like that Hollywood stuff, you know?
Yeah.
We're all humans. And yeah, like, damn, what was I gonna say?
Yeah. Oh, well, you know, like I could only imagine, bro. You know what I mean? You know what I think of, like especially like you, because like you said, you come from music,
Yeah.
and you're like our era. You've done a lot of shows as an artist performing.
Yeah.
You've opened up for a lot of like big names, legends. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Me and you've opened up for
Yeah.
a lot. Does it trip you out, bro? When you're like, dang, like I grew up listening to these people, man.
yeah,
And now I'm like, do you ever have those moments?
Yeah, it's crazy. Like with Corrupt, like
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
Corrupt,
Yeah,
yeah,
Corrupt.
I just trip out. Like, man, like
Be
it's
real.
just crazy.
Yeah,
it's
it's
just
trip,
crazy.
huh?
I'm like,
Is this a dream?
I remember I was DJing one of those festivals at the fairgrounds, and that's when they had like Wu-Tang,
Yeah.
Nipsey, DMX.
Yeah.
And here I am, bro. And I'm like, and I started tripping, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I was like, damn, I remember when I was young, hiding my music from my pops, you know
Yeah,
what I'm
listen
saying?
to them.
Yeah.
Listening to them, you know, or me and Nesto back in the day, we pounding beer, just
Yeah.
kicking it, bumping, and then next you know,
Yeah.
we're
At the
partying.
21 and over club.
Yeah, like we're partying with them. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
it's dope, bro.
It's
Yeah.
crazy, right?
Yeah, it's crazy. When I tripped out, bro, like I always been a Danny Trejo fan, right?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
And I was trying
There
to
we
get
go.
a hold of
There you
him
go.
because I was trying to book him for one of my. He came out to one of the back in days
Oh,
up here.
man, that's a
But I remember when he called me. Like I looked at the number, it said Danny Trejo. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, you know,
Clearing the throat.
hello.
Yeah, yeah.
And he just starts rapping to me, bro. What's up, N-Dub? And starts rapping. I'm just like, man. Like,
He's so dope, man.
yeah, it's just
He
it's-
is so dope.
It's dope that the artists I grew up listening to and looking up to, they personally know me, you know?
Yeah.
Some of the artists call me now, hey, what's this? What's going on over here in
yeah.
Adelanto? Is it a good, you know, they check in with me
Yeah.
and when they're going to come out this way or when certain promoters hit them up.
Oh, see, that's cool.
Yeah, so I built these good relationships with these people I looked up to. And it's
right.
dope, bro. Just looking at it
It's
like,
a trip, huh?
yeah, looking at it as like a third person, you're
Yeah.
just like, man.
Yeah, you're
it's
like,
crazy.
man, that's crazy.
I never thought, you know, I'd be
Yeah.
doing this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's a trip and it's a blessing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you really appreciate when you go back and you think like, damn, I remember when I just started out now, you know, doing a thing.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, man, like, are you good? Cause like you just got done explaining kind of like how your day goes. You know what I mean? It sounds like a lot.
It's a lot. That's just a little bit, bro. It's
Got
like,
a busy
you know,
agenda.
That's a little
It's-
taste.
it's tedious stuff, bro. Especially if you look at all the flyers I've done, that gets tedious just from changing the name, changing
Yeah.
the picture, taking
And
out
you're doing that
the
yourself.
background. For the special
Dang.
guests, I do them because then it'll cost me a lot, you know,
Right.
to get it done. People don't have the time. It's,
Yeah.
it's
And
tedious.
you want your stuff to be quick. You want
Consistent.
Yeah. consistent.
So I have my girl that, you know, shout out to Jackie. She's dope. If you guys ever need any graphic design.
Dope.
But she does like my main flyer and then she'll do like a master copy where I can just put people's
Copy and paste,
pictures.
copy and
Yeah.
paste.
It's tight.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so-
make it
Tight.
fast.
Yeah.
That's dope. That's dope.
So it makes me look like I know kind of what I'm doing, you know?
Now, you put, is this your, do you have a 9-to-5 job or is this like, you dedicate this is your
Yeah.
job?
I'm just in entertainment. Yeah, entertainment is what I do full time.
Nice. Nice.
even having businesses and having to be there, I can't do it. I can't do it. I need to be here. I need to be there.
Yeah.
I got too much moving parts, too much different things going on. When I do, like, I had a store right here off 7th Street,
Yep, I
Party
remember.
Supply
I remember
store.
that.
Remember that?
Yep.
And then I had my studio, but it was like, it was taking from what I was doing.
Yeah.
It was not helping me. You know, I'm sitting here. When I had my studio, it was a nice studio. You've been to the studio, and you know, I was managing 5 artists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know, they didn't have the hustle like I
That's
had.
right.
They,
Yeah.
you know, they didn't take it. I wish I had what I was giving them.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
And
if they had more what you had,
yeah.
they would definitely
Oh, yeah.
they
Yeah.
would have went far.
Yeah. Yeah. So I closed it down. I still have my equipment and stuff, but it's just pretty much, you know, I just focusing on my brand, focusing on my music.
Nice.
I haven't dropped something since I dropped the West, you know, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's time. But I've been writing, I've been going to the studio, so I have an EP I'm getting ready to drop.
Dope.
Nice.
I did that song with Jay Amador. It's actually, did I say it was all in Spanish?
No,
It's
that's
all
what
in
I was going to
Spanish.
ask.
Oh, yeah? That's
It's all in
hard.
Spanish, bro.
That's hard. That's
I'll let
hard.
you guys hear. It's
Yeah, hell
being
yeah.
mastered today, so
Nice.
Okay.
video will be out soon.
Now,
Nice.
are you good? Because, like I said, like your life sounds like, you know, it's a lot. You know what I mean? Which is a good thing. Are you good at balancing out your personal life with, or is that a struggle, or do you feel like you're getting better at that? Like
I'm getting a little better, bro. You know, shout out to my wife for putting up with all my BS.
Hey, shout out to all the wifeys out there
All
that
the
hold it down.
wifeys.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
All of
Yeah.
them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It gets rough. It gets rough, you know, because she has to deal with a lot of females being around me. A
lot of sacrifice.
Yeah, being in music videos.
The environment.
Being away a lot. Because when I go work, I don't take her with me because I'm working,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Right.
But when I do go and work and want to hang out, I take her with me. But it's just, it's a lot, bro.
Yeah.
It's a lot, like, you know, not being there
Yeah.
and a lot of sacrifice.
and
bro.
it takes a strong woman to know how to like support you.
Exactly.
You know, in your goals and your dream, and still be able to hold it down.
Yeah.
You know, and still pursue her personal goals and dreams. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a tough thing. You know what I mean? It's hard to be with a hustler.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But sometimes when they're both hustlers,
Yeah.
it kind of works out because, you know, but yeah, I always wonder that. I'm like, man, like I wonder like, you know, because I went through that too myself, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I feel like I'm getting a lot better at it compared to when I
Yeah.
was when I was younger. It was hard, bro, when I was younger.
Yeah, I think now what I'm starting to do is like, because you know we're eager to do.
Yeah, we're go-getters,
But we
yeah.
need to just say, hey, what's the most important things to me right now?
Yeah.
You know, what can I really handle like realistically?
Balance.
And that's what I'm starting to do now. Like, okay, that's why this show, after this show, I'm gonna chill for the rest of
Yeah.
the year, just to drop my music.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
But it's hard to find that balance. I'm not gonna lie, it's hard to find that balance. But I mean, if there's a way, there's a will, and
Yeah,
we
yeah.
learn. You know, we
Yeah.
learn from our mistakes, and
You got to kind of prioritize what
Yeah.
comes first, and it's hard too because you know this is your money maker.
yeah,
I mean, you can't, you know. I know you want to probably be home, but being home is not going to make you money.
no.
right.
You got to go get money.
Yeah, that's
and-
why I tell wifey, I don't. You think I want to be at these shows? I'm
Yeah.
not going to these shows to hang out.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah, they're not as glamorous as people think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're not, bro.
With
They're
the
not.
behind the scenes too.
There's
Yeah.
some really good shows, but majority of shows, you know, is just like
business
Right.
is business.
Yeah.
yeah, business. Especially being in entertainment, you have to be around these people. You know,
Yeah.
you got to be in that loop. You
Yeah.
gotta, you know, 'cause
They'll take you out of the
people-
loop.
yeah, you'll, yeah. And people, there's a lot of people out there that you know, it sucks, but you know, they try to hate on other people and you know, mess with what they got going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that,
Man.
man. I feel that. Yeah, it's cool because like I said, I went through that stuff too, man. And then it came down to like like Nestor was saying, prioritize.
Yeah.
Like let's say like, you know, there's something going on that you really don't have to be there. Like it really wouldn't benefit. So that's when you start thinking like, I could be home with my family, or I could kind of go
Yeah.
Like it's got to be like worth your while.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
No, definitely.
Yeah.
see, back then when we were young, we didn't care. We'd be
Yeah.
out and about
Yeah.
doing whatever, everywhere,
trying
hopping
to be
around.
trying to be
Yeah.
everywhere. Feel like
Yeah.
I always had the feeling that I'm missing out.
That's how I feel.
Yeah.
I feel just
always,
like that.
always, and I was always in the street. Now I'm like, if I don't have to be out there because
Yeah.
I work so much, I want to be at home.
Yeah, yeah.
You
And,
know?
and,
True
and,
that.
and it's like back in the day, it was like I gotta be there. I mean, if I
Yeah.
want to make it, I gotta be known. I
Yeah,
gotta be
yeah, I
out
gotta
there.
be there, yeah.
I
You
gotta
feel like-
show my face.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. You
Now
feel
it's
like you're
just
slipping.
Yeah, now it's just like I don't really have to be there.
Yeah.
That's
So
right.
I
That's
got
right.
Yeah, now it's like
bigger stuff to fry.
I speak with my actions.
Yeah.
You know, like
Hell
It's
yeah.
good.
That would be a
man.
good episode to hear from the wives, which we
That
were thinking
would, huh?
about that.
Yeah,
Me
we're
and
thinking about
Julian.
doing
nah,
like
don't get them together. Then we gonna be in the doghouse.
I'm already
From the,
like,
no, but on the real though, like their perspective.
I'm like, some reason that
Yeah,
episode
that would be
didn't
good.
didn't work. We can't put it out. No.
We got no audio.
we didn't have no Wi-Fi, so I didn't record nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh man, and that must be hard, bro, because you know, for a wife to be home and you know, I'm like I can't imagine, you know, a lot of stuff going through their minds.
Yeah.
And you could be doing this, you know. I put my wife through a lot of stuff, and
Yeah.
I mean I can't imagine. I'm glad, you know. Thank you for being there for me, you know. It's you know,
It takes a strong woman.
yeah, it does.
And then you got to start thinking.
It makes us appreciate them more.
Yes.
yeah,
Like,
yeah. Then you start thinking, what if it was the other way around?
Yeah, exactly.
Like what if she was
She's
out
at
and about
home.
and she
Yeah.
was and
Oh.
you had. See what I'm saying?
And
That's where you got to start thinking.
And that's the thing, like with me, like obviously I'm single, but I was married before. But I love what I do. This has always been my personality. And I was telling Lorraine, you know, like, man, what's going to wind up happening if whoever I wind up being with? I don't want that person to be like, oh, you can't do this, you can't go here, you can't go.
Yeah, it's got to be a
No,
partnership.
exactly.
Yeah.
A partnership and somebody that kind of
Balance, yeah.
balances it out with me. You know,
Yeah.
right now I could do whatever I want.
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
I'll still do whatever I want, anyways. But still,
Yeah, that's
But you
the
know what I
key.
mean?
Yeah, that's the key right there. I think that's the key word of this episode is balance.
Balance,
you know what I
yeah.
mean? 'Cause it's everything. Once you can't be lopsided. You know what I'm saying?
you can't.
Gotta have that supporter,
Yeah, you got to have that
You gotta have
backbone.
a right,
a right mind.
Yeah.
right mind and stuff. You
Yeah,
know, you can't be out there.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. That's very important. You know what I mean? So as far as N-Dub goes, what is next for N-Dub? I know you said like you want to like do the show and then you know concentrate on the music. What's the overall goal, bro? Like what do you? I mean, I know people like us, like hustlers like you, we're never really satisfied. Like we'll, you know what I mean? Like we'll accomplish the goal and then we're on to the next.
Yeah.
Is like what's next?
So my ultimate goal is to get the biggest outdoor venue in the Inland Empire.
nice.
I want to do it up here in the high desert. That way it brings a lot of jobs. I want to make it like the new Coachella.
Okay.
I've proven that people will travel from Texas. People will travel from Arizona, you know, at the stadium. So
Right.
imagine just having a big venue, but not just a venue. I want to have video production. I want to have music production, podcast, you know, maybe that'll be your guys' home right there.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, I just want to have everything in entertainment and really,
All in one.
of course, take care of the family and it being my income, but also create an opportunity
Yeah.
for people. I think
Nice.
that's big because I didn't have guidance, like I was telling you,
Yeah.
growing up. And if I had the stuff, what I'm trying to do for people, I mean,
It'd be easier for them.
I probably, you know, I probably would have been somewhere already, you know,
True
but
that.
Yeah,
everything, you know, happens for a reason. So
Yeah, man.
just,
That's dope, man. That is dope.
that's cool.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like with you, like I said, bro, you got a lot going on, bro. Like it could be anything. It could be big show, it could be movie. You could get a leading role one day,
Yeah.
bro.
Real.
And that's the thing about acting. Like there's no age limit.
Yeah.
Like you can get
Yeah.
your big role 10 years from now, 20
Yeah.
years from now. Like that's just part of the game. If you love it, you're gonna just keep doing it.
Yeah, I
you
did.
know?
I had a lead role. It was called Sam's Cry, and like
Sorry.
halfway through the production, they were having a little blockage, so I stepped up as executive producer on that.
That's sick.
So, yeah, you guys, it's not out yet, but look out for it. It's called
Okay.
Sam's Cry.
Yeah,
Sounds
yeah. I remember when I was on Google and then I seen it and it said it wasn't released yet. So like I'm ready. I'm gonna look out for that for sure, bro. I like try to keep in tap with everybody that's really doing something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I like to support everybody. So if anybody wants to get in contact with you with anything, when it comes to music, when it comes to collaborating, films, when it comes to shows, what's the best way they can reach out to you? Where's your plug in?
So you guys can look me up on all social platforms for my music under NDUBK. That's NDUBK. Wait, I'm tripping. That's my Instagram. NDUB, N space DUB.
There we go.
NDUB, all social platforms, Spotify, YouTube, all the platforms, bro.
Right.
But yeah, Instagram is NDUBK, and then you guys can follow the promotional page. It's Nationwide Presents, all one word, Nationwide Presents. That's on Instagram. You guys will see a bunch of these orange flyers.
There we go.
Just everywhere with all the special guests. Make sure you give a follow. Send me a message. I answer all of them. It just might take a little time, but I do.
And we're gonna do a little special giveaway too with these tickets
Yes.
from the Chop Shop, collaboration with Nationwide. So we're gonna announce that real soon. So if you guys want to go to the show and get some free tickets, get with your boys, get with your peoples. You know what I'm saying?
They're the only people in the high desert that are giving away tickets. So
That's
you guys
right.
make sure
If you
you
want- yeah.
follow the Chop Shop. Follow Nationwide, and they're gonna hook you up, plug you in, and tell you where to go
This is your chance to be at a good show.
Yeah.
At one of the goodest shows.
for free.
So for free.
Yep.
So go ahead and follow, give us a like, follow Nationwide, follow NDub,
Yep.
that's
Yep.
your way to get in.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, we appreciate you, man. A lot of this show is all about giving people their love, their appreciation, and giving them the nod. You know what I mean? Giving them their flowers, however you want to call it. And I'm just glad that, like I said, we go way back, and to see you progressing and to see you grow, bro, is dope. You're always gonna have my support, our support.
Yes.
The High Desert definitely supports you, dog. You know what I mean? Because you're good people. You've always looked out for people, and like you said, giving opportunities. So the Chop Shop's not a one and done, bro. Like, we want you to be on the show again.
Oh yeah,
you know what I
we'll be
mean?
back. We'll be back. You guys are family, bro. You
Yeah,
my family, so
exactly.
they're
Yeah,
family
yeah.
already off top.
Definitely, bro.
And,
definitely.
It's how you guys been knowing them for a while now.
I've been knowing these boys for a long time.
Man, like
These men, young men.
I'm proud of him too. I'm proud of you too, bro. And I give you your flowers too because
Appreciate it.
ever since I met you, you always been doing something too,
Yeah,
bro.
appreciate it, man.
Doing something and hitting it hard.
Thank
know?
you, thank you,
So
man. We in this together,
yeah,
yo.
Yes.
continue
Yeah.
success, man. I'm glad to be on the show. It's an honor, bro. We're here in our hometown. I
Yes,
moved out
sir.
here in '98, bro. So this is my home. I
Hell
was
yeah.
born in LA, but I rep the high
right.
desert all day.
Dope.
Yes,
So-
sir.
And for this show, all N-Dub's links will be on the description on YouTube.
Yeah.
All his social media, his videos, I'm going to post all his links on there. So when you're watching this episode and you want to check out some of his work, his body of work, all his links are going to be there. So everybody be sure to check that out, man. You know what I'm saying? Well, once again, bro, thanks for coming through, man. We had a good time, man. And the Hollywood show's going to be popping. And,
Yeah.
and let's just keep it going, bro.
Let's do it. And then if you guys can put that link on there for that new song so they can check it out.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
Orgulloso. It's gonna be up on the site as well, so you guys
sure.
can check it out.
Oh, most definitely,
All
bro.
Spanish.
Man, let's make some noise for N-Dub, man.
Hey.
All right. Yeah.
Let's make some noise for you guys too. Come on.
Thank you. Let's
For the
go.
wifeys, for the
let's
wifeys.
go.
Wifeys.
All right, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Please give us a like. Give us another subscribe. We need all the subscribers and love we can get, man. You know what I mean? Like, just
Support.
Let's keep this
That's
thing
right.
going. We got plenty more where that came from.
free.
Yes, sir.
All right. Peace.
All right, peace.